Let's analyze this magnificent tale together. Step back in time with me, right into the grand, opulent court of King Krishnadevaraya. You see, this wasn't just a place of incredible wealth. It was literally a legendary gathering place for the sharpest, most brilliant minds of the era. And right in the middle of this epic historical setting, we're presented with a timeless puzzle that tests the very nature of human intellect.
Okay, let's dive into this, because this is where the story gets absolutely fascinating. Picture this scene. A merchant from a distant foreign land arrives at the royal court. Now, he doesn't bring spices, and he doesn't bring silk. Instead, he brings 3 beautiful dolls. But what's the catch? Well, to the naked eye, they are absolutely perfectly identical. Yet, the merchant claims their values are vastly different. So, how do you even begin to measure the worth of something when there is literally no visible difference to measure?
Section 1. A unique challenge, finding the true value.
The stakes are incredibly high for the proud courtiers who take up this challenge. They crowd around the dolls, examining them with intense scrutiny. But look at what they find. Or actually, scratch that. Look at what they don't find. The shape? Identical. The color? Identical. Even the weight is perfectly matched. There is absolutely zero physical difference to be found among these dolls. The court is completely baffled. I mean, they are just stumped by what seems like a physical impossibility.
So just when it seems this merchant has completely outsmarted the entire kingdom, the legendary Tenali Rama steps forward. Now, you might be expecting him to ask for, a magnifying glass or a super precise scale, but he doesn't. He makes a really unusual request. He asks the court attendants for just one thing, a single thin piece of wire. Yep, that's it. With this simple, almost mundane tool, he is about to unravel the whole shebang.
Section 2. Mystery of the First Doll, Testing the Mystery.
The court goes dead silent as Tenali Rama picks up that first doll. He carefully takes that thin wire, and he inserts it directly into the first doll's ear. He pushes it gently inward, deeper and deeper, and suddenly the wire emerges right out of the doll's other ear. Just a simple physical path, straight through the head. Tenali Rama holds up the doll and makes his first judgment. He tells the court, "This is like a person who listens with one ear and lets it out the other." It's such a brilliant metaphor. He instantly maps the physical structure of the doll to a specific human psychological trait, the bad listener. I mean, we all know someone exactly like this, right? The information goes in, but absolutely nothing is retained. Therefore, he declares its value is extremely low.
Section 3. Truth of the second doll, revealing the truth.
Moving on, he once again inserts the wire into the ear of the second doll. He pushes it in, but this time it doesn't cross over to the other ear. Instead, it takes a sharp downward turn and pokes straight out of the doll's mouth. And this brilliantly illustrates his next point. Tenali Rama explains, "This is like a person who tells everyone as soon as they hear something. This, my friends, represents the gossip. The information comes in the ear and immediately shoots out the mouth for the whole world to hear. This person literally cannot keep a secret. And because they completely lack discretion, this doll's value is also terribly low."
Section 4. Third and valuable doll, the most valuable.
Now we're down to just one doll. For the third time, Tenali Rama inserts the wire into the doll's ear. He pushes it in, and then nothing. The courtiers are watching the other ear. Nothing. They're watching the mouth. Still nothing. The wire goes in, and it stays completely inside. It doesn't come out anywhere at all.
With a warm, knowing smile, Tenali Rama turns to the king and the merchant. This, he declares, is the most valuable doll. He explains that it symbolizes a truly wise person, someone who actively listens, truly understands what they hear, keeps that knowledge safe, and most importantly, doesn't feel the need to trumpet every little thing to the world. They absorb, and they protect.
The foreign merchant is absolutely delighted by this. He breaks the silence of the court by applauding loudly. "Absolutely correct," he shouts. "That is the exact answer." Tenali Rama hasn't just solved a puzzle here. He's done so by revealing a profound truth about human nature, proving his undisputed wisdom to the foreign visitor.
Section 5. The mark of true wisdom, behavior over knowledge. Now, what's really interesting about this is how perfectly these tests map out human communication styles. Think about it. Doll 1, in the ear, out the ear, the bad listener. Doll 2, in the ear, out the mouth, the gossip. And doll 3,
In the ear, stays inside, the wise confidant. Tenali Rama used a simple piece of wire to categorize the fundamental ways we all process information and interact with each other.
King Krishnadevaraya is just overjoyed by this display of intellect. He praises his favorite courtier, saying, "Tenali Rama, you have proven again that true wisdom is not just in knowledge, but in behavior." And you know, that is the crucial takeaway here. You can read every book in the world, but if you can't control what comes out of your mouth, you aren't truly wise. Wisdom is actionable. It is defined entirely by how we behave.
This entire explainer really boils down to this single, powerful concept: discretion. It's the ability to know precisely when to speak up, and equally important, when to remain completely silent. It's that mature understanding that not every single thought, feeling, or piece of information needs to be shared with everyone else. Sometimes the absolute most valuable thing you can do with information is simply to hold on to it.
Which brings us to a final thought for you to reflect on. As we wrap up this explainer, think about your own day-to-day life, your workplace, your friendships. When you hear something new, which doll are you? Do you truly know when it's time to remain silent?